What is going on, guys? Today we're talking about how to gain souls as a beginner. In fact, this was the most frequently asked question I got in the comment section. How did you manage to open one combat, basically to one classic pack a day, and also to refresh towers? For those of you who don't know, I started the game from scratch. About 45 days ago, I managed to complete normal tower, Shiryu tower in 22 days, and Fate Tower in 38 days, and during that time I was actively gaining souls, grinding souls, opening classic combat pack daily. So usually I would open one classic combat pack daily, and I also will refresh one of the towers. And a lot of you are asking, okay, how is this possible? How do you gain that many souls? Now I'm going to answer this question right at the bat. In the beginning, there are three main sources of souls. The first one is quest mode. You have to remember that you should be doing just 1 hour quest. You shouldn't be doing 4-hour quest or 8-hour quest or 12-hour quest or 24-hour quest. The name of the game is you should be doing 1 hour quest. And those three, in my opinion, are the best. Quest 27, it is quest 35, and the last one is quest 43. All these quests can be unlocked within 1 week. I don't exactly remember on which date I unlocked all three of them, but I do remember that it happened within the first week of my beginner account. So this is definitely doable for every single person. You can unlock every single tower all the way to tower 7 within 7 days. It is 100% doable. You have to keep in mind that if you want to go for Netherrealm quest, it's not really worth because they require high fusion characters in order to work, even though they are better than the Outworld quests. In the beginning, you have to focus here in the Outworld section. Another thing that you need to mention is that before you go to bed, you can also load 8-hour quests instead of 1-hour quests. This will guarantee a little bit more souls. And now if you do a simple math, if you the day has 24 hours, as you well know. Let's say you're sleeping for 8 hours, you forget to do the refresh quest for another 4 hours, so that's left with 12 hours. If you refresh the quest 12 times a day, you're going to get something like 250 to 300 souls, which is crazy. So this is the first and your main source of souls in MK Mobile. It is the quest. Do not spend any souls here to speed it. Do not spend souls on elixirs. Just do 1 hour quest, log into the game, refresh the quest, log out if you don't have time to do anything else. Now, the second source of quests, it is right here in the free rewards. If you go to this particular section in the game, it is called the ads. I'm going to call it the ads because here you can watch a sequence of 10 ads, and every single ad that you watch gives you different rewards, all the way to number 10, and number 10 is going to give you a mystery pack, which gives you a chance to gain a gold character. Of course, the chance is slim. Usually you're going to get a silver or a bronze card, but still you're going to get, there is a chance to get a gold card. Also, you can get equipment card and random consumable card, so it's pretty cool. But at the end of the day, you have to watch all of these ads twice. So you're watching 10 ads all the way to the mystery pack, and then you can refresh the whole sequence by paying 50 souls. Unfortunately, you can do that just once. Remember, as a beginner, souls is not only the only important resource that you require. You also require coins because you need them to open silver packs in the beginning and then equipment packs. So by watching those ads twice, you can get something between 50 and 70 souls usually, and that's on daily basis. And the third daily source of souls is the trials. If you complete everything, including this particular completion pack, you can get something like 20-25 souls, which isn't bad at all. In the process, you're also getting coins. We already established that coins are important, and rubies, which you acquire in the beginning so that you can open, actually you can buy stuff in the Faction Wars store. So if I have to summarize, your three main sources of souls in the beginning of your MK Mobile journey are 1 hour quests, ads, and the trials. And now there are two other sources of souls, but I decided to put them on second place because they are not really working on daily basis. And the first one are challenges. You know, challenges are very much self-explanatory. You beat particular enemies, and in the process you gain rewards. For instance, here, tower number 5 is going to reward you with 50 souls on the last fight, but in the process of getting there, you're also going to get some extra souls. So it's not going to be 50, it's going to be something like 80 or something in that range. But at the end of the day, this is extra source for souls. The problem is that you cannot do it daily. You just do the challenge once and it disappears, and that's it. If you do it on Monday, then all the souls you're going to gain are going to be on Monday. If you complete a challenge from normal difficulty all the way from hard to elder, you can get something roughly around 500 souls, which isn't really bad. And the last source of souls, probably you're going to get a little bit, let's say, a surprise here, but the last source of souls is towers. Probably going to say, but how come? Usually you spend souls on towers. That is true. However, you shouldn't forget that certain tower fights randomly can drop specific amount of souls. In Fatal Tower, my all-time high is 75 souls. Of course, this is super random, but my point is, if you're a complete beginner and you are stuck on certain fights, and you know that you cannot progress in the tower, and you know that there is no point refreshing because this fight seems impossible for you, then you can just farm losses. Then you can just go here, then you can start a fight, like this, you start the fight and then immediately close it because you know you cannot win, you're a beginner, the fight is super difficult, you know you cannot win, or let's say the tower is going to end in 2 days and there is no way that you can complete it. So you start the fight and then you immediately close it. And once you do that, you're going to gain reward. In this reward, there is a chance for it to be souls, not only coins. And even if you're refreshing the tower, if you get 50 souls out of the 15 fights, then instead of 100 souls to refresh it twice, you actually paid just 50 souls to refresh it twice. So that is a separate income, a separate source of souls that you shouldn't really underestimate. Even if you cannot really win, it is paramount to lose, because by losing there is chance that you get extra rewards, including souls. And again, to be honest with you, coins are also super impactful for beginners. You will definitely require a lot of coins in order to max out the Faction Wars legacy rares. Some of them are super impactful. So definitely coins are important. So even if you don't want to lose intentionally for souls, you should be doing that at least for the coins. And not to mention that there is a chance for you to drop epic piece, tower piece, or a rare tower piece, you name it. So if I have to basically summarize the video, there are 3 main sources for souls in the beginning on your MKMO journey. The first one is the quest mode. Remember, you have to do 1 hour quest. Then if you go to the store, 30 rewards and earn free, you can gain another 50 to 70 souls per day by watching ads. You don't have to do anything, just watch ads. And then you can gain additional about 30 souls by creating everything in the trial. So daily trial is super useful. Again, all of this except for the quest gives also coins that are very important. And there are 2 additional sources of souls. Challenges. Of course, you have to do the challenge not only for the souls, but also to unlock your characters, and towers. Remember, that's super important. Even if you cannot beat the tower, you should keep farming losses. It's super easy, as you saw. Just go fight and then close the particular battle. You're not losing any time. It happens super fast, and you're gaining the rewards in the process. It doesn't matter that you lost. And can I get souls now? I can't, but it is what it is. And there is one final source of souls that I missed to mention, which is also good considering, and this is the Shao Kahn Tower. Even after complete it, after you beat it for the first time, it is still worth doing it, because every single 10th fight, for instance, number 20, number 30, number 40 gives souls. This tower is not worth refreshing once you do it one time, but it's also worth doing 3 fights a day so that you can get to those specific fights. 30, 40, 50. They give small amount of souls, but it is still something. Alright guys, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, guys.
Perfect.